Alright, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you are, where you're from, when you're watching this video. This could be way later, but right now we are live for the first ever live class on the Elite Jumps app. My name is Devin Meek. I've been jumping rope a long time, about 18, 19 years now, a long competitive history. Now I jump rope professionally, teaching and performing, traveling all over the world doing it, and I still love it to this day. If you are brand new to jump rope, first, welcome. Second, you have come to the right place. Right now, we're going to go through everything you need to know to start your jump rope journey. Okay? Well, not right here. We're going to go over there to the gym. Ready? Check this out. We're at the gym. We're at the gym. That was a little head start. You got a little sneak peek of what we're doing later today. We're going to talk about first what kind of jump rope you might want, you might need for today's workout. I've got a couple here with me today. The one that I'm going to use for our workout right here is our core rope right here. It's got the short handles like this. The licorice rope, or PVC we call it most of the time. Right, this one's a thicker one, around 6 millimeters. That's typical for people doing a beginner workout. Also, what I prefer for beginners, especially if you're looking to do tricks, right, is a beaded rope like this. We've got plenty of different options on the website. You can even make your own. And beaded ropes, these are best if you're looking to do tricks later down the line, have more control, and they typically last the longest. All of these ropes last a really long time, but beaded ropes, if used indoor, will last a lifetime. And then, of course, I got to show off this one as well. This right here is the Muay Thai 3.0. This is the weighted rope. If you are not looking to learn any tricks and you are just here for fitness and fitness only, this is your guy right here. This one is a pound, and it's got these smooth handles, right? It is great for just getting your reps in. If you're looking only to get fit, no tricks, no funny business, this is it. There's other ropes too, like wire ropes and speed ropes, but we're not going to worry about all that today because we're just looking at a couple beginner options. So right now, I'm going to recommend a PVC rope just like this one right here. This is what I'm going to use for our workout today. Now, before we even get started with the workout, before I even tell you about some of the moves we're going to do today, let's go over some basics. Jump rope form. The first thing is which way we hold the handle, right? If you place your hand like this, the way that your thumb is poking out, that is where you're going to place the handle so that the rope is going out this way, right? So it's not coming inwards like this, so we're not holding it like a bike. We're holding it this way right here, right? I typically will hold it just like this with my palms facing a bit down, my thumbs facing kind of in front of me. The backs of my hands are on top. That's where my hands are going to be when I'm jumping. Now, when I actually go to jump here, I'm going to start with the rope behind me. Going to bring it up over my head this way. That's jumping forwards. That's typically how we're going to start. But here's the catch. Put your rope in front of you like this, right? If your hands come up next to you here, do you see how high my rope comes? I can't jump that high. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep my elbows in, keep my hands in close. And when I jump, I'm not using my whole arm. I'm just turning my wrists here like this, right? So trying that all over together. I'm bringing the hands up and over, and to get the rope started, it's pretty normal to do a bigger motion with the arms like this, but once you get going, keep your hands in nice and close. All right, go ahead and give that one a try just to get the rope started, get the rope moving, and if you haven't already, go ahead and get some water for this workout, right? You're going to want that nearby. So grab some water, get your rope, you're ready to go. Once we got our rope ready, we've remembered our basic, we're going to work on focusing on one thing at a time, right? Normally, when you're learning new tricks, new sports, and this is not just for jump rope, focusing on just one element of the form at a time is the best way to advance, right? So the first thing we're going to focus on is keeping the elbows back, right? Hands in nice and close. I keep my hands pretty close to my pockets. And then the other secret to jump rope is keeping your handles in line with where your feet touch the ground, right? If my hands are right here, then the rope's lowest point is going to be underneath of my feet. If my hands come forward, or if my hands even come backward, right, then the arc of the rope is going to be higher where my feet are. We want to get that lowest point right to where your feet are. Speaking of feet, at this moment you may notice I'm wearing socks. People often ask what is the best shoes for jump rope. While I do recommend shoes most of the time because it will protect your toes from being hit by the jump rope, I'm on a really nice mat today, so I'm not wearing shoes, but if I was on any other surface, I normally would be wearing like tennis shoes, running shoes, all those are going to be fine. Alright, so we've got the rope behind us, we're going to bring it up over our head and jump over. There's one other secret right here before we jump again. When you are jumping rope, I always like to ask people when I teach in person, show me on your hands how tall you think you need to jump when you're jumping rope. And the answer is this. It is the height of the jump rope, right? PVC is not that tall. A bead is not that tall. You only need to jump high enough to clear the rope. And jumping lower and well-timed is actually going to save your body and make things smoother in the long run, right? You'll be more efficient as you go. So watch as I jump. Keep everything close. My hands are in close. My hands are in line with where my feet are. If I jump this way, right, my hands are in line there. And after all that, I'm still jumping very low. So this is our most basic bounce right here. Okay. Now, I think we're going to do our workout. So get your water, get your rope. We're going to get our first jump rope workout in. It's going to take about 9 minutes. We're going to learn a couple new moves during it. And at the end, we will be stronger than we were 9 minutes ago. Let's do this. The first skill we're going to do is called a 2-foot jump. It is the one that we were just doing. It's our normal jump, a basic bounce, typically called a 2-foot jump. So when this timer gets to 0, we're going to go ahead and get started. Here we go, nice and easy. And let's do it. So we're going to jump for 30 seconds. If you make a mistake at any point during this workout, that is 100% fine. You get unlimited tries in jump rope. This is not a 3 strikes and you're out situation. Every time you mess up, you just get right back into it. Just like that. Alright, almost done with our 2-foot jump right at the beginning there. Keep going, almost there. And time. Nice work. So that was 2-foot jumps. Like I said, if you mess up, get back into it. And also, if you need a rest, that's okay. This is day 1. You know, this can be a goal to get through all of these tricks by the end. So next is called side to side. You're going to jump over your rope going one way and then the other way. It's just like 2-foot jumps. You can do it very small to start, right, and then bigger like that. All right, when this timer gets to 0, we're going to start all together. Do 30 seconds. Ready? Let's go. Okay, going side to side, just like this. Right to left, right to left, right to left. Now another tip for this one, right, is if you've got to practice without your rope, if you keep tripping over the rope, like I said, start very small, a very slight side to side. You don't need to go too far to get a good workout on this one. Couple more seconds. And we did it. That was 30 seconds. Now it is time for another 30-second rest. We're going to take a good rest together right now. If you need to, you can stretch out your legs a little bit. This is one that I will do a lot, where I put my heel down like this, lean forward toward that toe, feel the stretch along the back of the leg. Next, we're going to jump on one leg for 15 seconds. Now, I'll be nice, I'll let you choose the leg. Personally, I'm going to do my right leg first. Rope starts behind the same way we did it before. We're going to bring it up and over, and here we go. You can jump slower if you need to for this one. You can jump faster if you're feeling it. Remember, this workout is for you, and you can change it to be however you need it to be. 5 more seconds. Almost there. Whew. 15 seconds of rest before we go on to the other leg. All right, I'm gonna shake out my right leg. 1-foot jumps are always harder than they look, I think. Here we go, jumping on the other leg. And remember, you make a mistake, get right back into it. You can hold your foot back this way, you can hold your knee up, whatever feels more comfortable for you. Trust me, you're gonna get a workout all the same. 3, 2, 1, and whew. Another time to rest, 15-second rest. Excellent work so far. We are nearing the end of the first half here. This is the last piece, the 1-minute jump. When this timer gets to 0, we will start 1 minute jumping however you'd like. You can do the side to side. You can do the 2-foot jumps, right? If you have already learned a couple of moves, you can put them in here. If you haven't learned any moves yet, feel free to just go for the 1 minute. The hardest part of 1 minute isn't the tricks, it's jumping for a whole minute. So just try your best, keep on jumping through. Looks like we're about halfway there. I'm gonna switch and do one leg for a while, maybe switch to do the other leg. Another move you can try here is called jog step. So we jump right, left, right, left. Each time you're switching feet, you're jumping over the rope, like this. Right, left. Whew. Another one that you can try during this part is you jump and you place your heel on front of you. Heel, like this. Heel. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, we did it. We made it to the end of the first half. Now, right here, take a moment, pause this video if you'd like, take as much time as you need. We're gonna do all of that again a second time through. So if you gotta pause it now, go ahead and pause it, get a sip of water. If you don't need it, well, we're going again. Let's get back into it. If you'd like, you can even switch ropes. You can switch to a heavier rope, a lighter rope if you think you need it. Whatever feels good for you. Here we go, we're gonna give this another run. Kicking it off with 2-foot jumps. That's the basic jump that we learned at the beginning. Just jumping with our feet together. And let's do this, here we go. Now, jump rope. Not only is it a great exercise, personally it's a favorite of mine. I've actually tried a bunch of other exercises before I tried jump rope. You know, I actually did running for a long time. They say that a lot of people who have a hard time with running because of their knees and ankles typically find that they enjoy jump rope a bit more because their weight is on both feet at the same time rather than one at a time, cutting the impact in half on the joints. Whew. Good rest, good rest. Back at it in 30 seconds, we're gonna do side to side again. We're gonna do side to side. Also, feel free to play any music you'd like. I put in my own music during that 1 minute jump, but whatever you feel like doing, go for it. All right, 10 seconds, and then we're doing side to side. Remember, we're jumping from one side to the other. And if you feel like mixing it up, another thing you can try is starting with the rope in front and turning it over backwards. If you gotta go a little slower for that, that's fine, right? Or you can just keep the rope going forwards. Whatever keeps it fun, keeps it exciting for you. One of my favorite parts of jump rope is that there are infinite tricks. There's infinite ways that you can adjust tricks. I mean, we're gonna try to teach you as many tricks as we can, but realistically, nobody can learn all of them. I've been doing it for 19 years, and I still learn a new trick every day. 3, 2, 1. Whew. We did it. Let me tell you, doing this jump rope workout with somebody else is a lot more fun than just doing it alone. Speaking of which, there's a community tab on the app. We'll talk about that in a little bit after we jump on one leg for 15 seconds. Now, whoa, drop my handle, better get it quick. So we're gonna be starting soon. I'm wearing my shirt actually, speaking of community, from Jump Rope Weekend. It's a good time jumping rope with a lot of people. Here we go, 2, 1. 15 seconds, one leg. Yeah, Jump Rope Weekend was an event we did last year, looking to do that one again, where we bring a bunch of people that love to jump rope together to teach, to learn. It was a really good time, a really great meeting of a supportive community. Whew. Back to resting. Now we're gonna do the other leg. A couple other things to think about. If you're tripping a lot, check your hands. Even videotape yourself, not to send it anywhere, but just to watch yourself, right? Because I guarantee, if you take a video, you might see either your hands start to creep up and up and up until you make a mistake, right? You might see that your rope is moving too slow, right? I typically will watch the rope all the way until it gets to my feet and then bring it under. Whew, resting again. Nice, we made it through the one leg section. It is time for my favorite, the 1 minute jump. Mix in any skill you want. Here we go. Whatever keeps it fresh and exciting for you. One that I like to try goes like this. You go feet together, apart, together, apart, together, apart. Most people know this one as a jump straddle. Jump straddle. Another one you can try is called scissors. It's kind of like a lunge forward. You put one foot forward to the other foot forward. One foot forward, other foot forward. Most of your weight is going in that front foot. Your back foot is just touching for stability. Just like that. You're jumping and you're jumping. Remember, this 1 minute, it's yours. Feel free to do whatever move you like. Go as fast as you like, as slow as you like. Just try your best to get through, because remember, like I said, hardest part of the minute isn't the tricks, it's jumping for a minute. Whew. 10 more seconds. We're almost done. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew. Excellent job, everybody. I'm gonna bring it back to the studio. Here we go. Well, thanks for joining me for the first live workout today. I'm going to be asking you for some feedback because we are still learning how to make a great live experience for you. Like I said, one of my favorite parts of jump rope is doing it with other people. And so we're trying to make the workout part fun in a way where you can do it with other people. And then, yeah, that's about it. Oh, speaking of other people, the community tab in the app. You can go on there, you can ask me for advice, I'll be looking in there, right? Send videos so we can help you with form. You can organize meetups there. I'm gonna try to organize one in Orlando via the app pretty soon. And then I will see you all next time. We'll learn a lot more tricks together.